It's okay. Okay, welcome everybody back to round of 32. We have a match with Vietnam up against China Brie, C7 against C26. Hopefully it will be a good match. We have seen a couple of upsets so far, so anything can go, anything can happen in this match that we have right here right now. I'm joined by my co-commentator here today. Siko, say hi.
Hi everyone, my first time here.
Yeah. We have our own Vietnamese commentator here to cheer on for their own country, and of course, me being Sedi, sure you're familiar with me, and our lovely streamer today, Kak Pao.
Yeah, and from the start, these players, they want to be like some warming up, so you guys may have some time for like chilling before we get into a match.
Yeah, and hopefully it is going to be a good one. Supposedly there are, a lot of very interesting players as we've seen so far from qualifiers. Vietnam definitely has a lot of strong players. UKT definitely one of the star players on the Vietnamese roster, and on China P we have 3 potato shoes. I don't know what's going on there, but
yeah. Probably I'm very surprising with my friend UKT. I know him when he playing with his keyboard, and I can't even know what happened. Like he's playing with mouse only right now. Like you can see on his screen.
Yeah, he's a very interesting player, honestly. But
yeah,
I went up against this guy not that long ago. I think it was on Friday, and honestly, pretty good player, very solid player. Really looking forward to how he performs here. And of course, the intro of the other players up in China D, because they have their own signature pick here. They did relatively well on the hard rocks and DTs during the qualifiers, so we might see China be going into the more high AR stuff and possibly free mods. In Vietnam being, of course, the higher seed, they are more relatively well-rounded, but they are going to be finding faults in some maps.
Yeah, from my knowledge, I think that even Vietnamese people in their team, I see some pretty interesting people like Hina. He's very I can see that he's very good. I can say good at Tarok and DT, but I don't want to tell you about his skill in DT. Like you can come to his profile and see that he is a hidden phobic. Like he just put in the profile.
Yeah, it's a lot of people do not like hidden in this tournament, but it is what it is. But
yeah, probably for me, I play with mouse, so I can pretty well at reading hidden, but in Harlock, I very hate Harlock. I cannot aim with that.
Yep. Okay, anyway, Abimbo... Oh wait, no, we're not done with the warm-ups. Sorry, can you look at the streamer chat real quick? Okay, anyway, honestly, what we expect here today, hopefully in this matchup, we'll be expecting maybe the entire Hard Rock and DT pool to be picked out. A lot of teams sort of leaning towards Hard Rock 1, surprisingly. And everyone avoided it like the play back in qualifiers, but the Hard Rock 1 now is supposedly easier than qualifiers, and we are going to be seeing hopefully the DC picks as well.
Yeah.
And it might be a closely contested match. Predictions so far, I don't know whether the stream is going to be allowing predictions. Yeah, it is still warm up, so we will be waiting for them. So now we'll go into a little bit about both of these teams and hopefully get a little bit.
I'm just really hope that they will pick like something like crazy map like Harumachi Clover for like warming up. But
I don't think that's a very good warm up to be farming.
Yeah,
Mr. Pakpao,
yeah,
you
like
might want to. Sorry,
like
Mr. Pakpao, you might want to fix your clients.
Yeah, like when I qualify in some match, when they give me a choice to pick up a match, like when I always pick up Harumachi Glove for warm up, and they always said to me that like, bro, what the fuck is that, man?
Someone's not playing. I mean, oh, yeah. There's literally 3 like potato shoes on the China videos. I don't know what's going on there. That's your climbing. Okay, anyway, expect the unexpected. We might also see a gimmick match pick, considering that both Vietnam and China are relatively matched in terms of gimmicks, but although the qualifiers one is more polyrhythmic stuff, but low AR might not be their thing, so it will be very surprising if it gets picked here.
Yeah, and what do you think about this map in all 32? Like for me, I don't really like this map very much.
I mean, not so much to talk about in like 4.1. It was very hard to pick maps for this far range. But it is what it is. It is a little bit harder than your usual 4.1 pool with a lot of very control-y maps. A lot in control, a lot of finger control, which is not usually what you would see in like a very low SR pool. But you have to make the inputs a little bit.
We'll see.
Yep. So we'll be seeing. Oh, okay. The clients are back. That was crazy. What is that slider? Oh no. Yeah, these scenes are pretty interesting one.
Yeah, like why potato shoe he playing with relax, bro? Like what?
Yeah, honestly, I would play with relax as well. Like sometimes if I'm in a match and I really do not want to play a map, I just play relax. Because it's just
like I think for me for warming up, I will do like some map finger control or some stream map, so I can like put my finger to be warm. I don't care too much about arm. I just care about like can I tap it.
But not everyone likes some certain skill set. Maybe some don't like high AR. And of course, some players decide to put something very goofy into the warm-ups. Sometimes you really don't want to play it.
Yeah.
But anyway, predictions. What do you think the score is gonna be like at the end of this match? Do you think China B is gonna have maybe some points against Vietnam?
Yeah, I think probably some of my teammates, my friend, they would say to me that like Bro, this poor is not for me now. Like this, some map is so cringe, and yeah, some map for them is so cringe, and like, they don't realize that too much. Like, for example, they said to me that's DT2. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay, so DT2, it was lower AR on purpose because there isn't really like any good high AR DT2s. Otherwise, you'd
like
literally just be getting like really simple maps, and I don't think people want to be playing simple maps.
bro, like imagine you put DT in a map and they has only like AR tonight, but like DT2 has AR9 and like more than 200 ppm. Like what the hell is that?
It's
Can
a
you-
little bit, yeah, it's kind of awkward to play, but you know,
Yeah,
it rewards good reading players. I guess
I tried to play that map before, but like, yeah, I can really think that's why they said to me that they don't like that map. So,
I mean, maybe the map's not for everybody. I understand. It's just
yeah,
sometimes you have to go through these like really low SR pools, and it is what it is.
yeah, I think so.
But we will be getting into the protects first, as China beat with China beat with oh yeah, they did win here. So it will be China B, the first to protect. Hopefully. Oh wait, no, they're going for first pick. So that means second protect. Now the question is, what will they protect here? There is a lot on the table.
I think this nomad. I think in this map, nomad is like not too hot, so I think they will be like protect some nomad. I think.
Yeah. You know, I think nobots are pretty straightforward. It's just that it's a little bit more finger control-y. You know, Nomad 2, Nomad 3. It's a lot of finger control. Nomad 1, Nomad 4 is more aim. Nomad 5 is just straight up whether you can play it or not.
Yeah, like I don't really like some map is like it's so their ppm is too low, like under one. I can tap under 130 ppm, bro. That is too difficult for me.
Oh, okay. To the commenter that just said, do we have any upset so far? So far only Malaysia had a upset. They managed to topple the seed 14, I think. Yeah, so Malaysia seed 19 won against Argentina, that was seed 14. In almost a sweep, which is extremely surprising. And of course, the first match of the entire tournament was Singapore USA, which they brought USA to tiebreaker.
Yeah, I really like surprised about that. I don't think they would like be so like very try hard. I think they try very hard for that match, bro.
But, you know, yeah, it's just some teams, you know, they like to put in more effort, and I think effort kind of pays off for a lot of these teams. As you can clearly see, you know, Singapore, Malaysia, these guys I think put in. Well, I mean, I'm the organizer for both of these teams, and I think they put in quite a good amount of effort, and they got rewarded.
Yeah.
And hopefully other teams are not quite sure about their practice routines, but competition is quite tough.
Yeah, so we just know about that China has just banned number 4. I think pretty like pretty decent. This map is kind like
Yeah.
I think that it has too much like I can say that too much life for them. I don't think
I guess.
many people. I don't think like many of them can request that weird like that.
I guess so. But I was just kind of surprised. Maybe I thought China B would ban out like No Mod 2 or No Mod 3 because they were a little bit better on the aim. You know, No Mod 4 is more aiming, but yes, maybe Vietnam is a lot stronger on those picks. But yeah, surprising bans coming out. Hard Rock 1 from Vietnam also, which they did better than China B on qualifiers, so that's a massive.
Yeah, I pretty I can't even that's why they ban I don't want to.
Okay,
Yeah,
maybe,
I want to ask them after this month.
I guess maybe it's like some strategy that we don't know about.
Yeah,
These guys
they
have
might
like a secret strategy.
they might have a plan for this.
Yeah, exactly. Let them cook. And China B going straight in for Hard Rock 2.
Oh wow. I can they can just pick another map and they just pick like I can say that this they pick Vietnam pretty strong in Hard Rock and they just this like a point for them I can say. But like yeah, we can.
I don't know about that though because like both of these teams are kind of equally matched at Hard Rock, so I'm not sure which team performs better. But as I'm seeing from the qualifiers, right, China B, they did relatively okay on the precision picks. Maybe they fell a bit short, but they were equal against Vietnam in terms of accuracy. So I'm not sure what's the plan here. Maybe they're trying to RNG their way out this one.
I think they might have a strategy for this and like this map is not a CS list. Like bro, that is way too small for me.
But
and
it's a lot.
yeah, as it is a short map, bro. Very short.
It is a very short map. It is a lot.
Yeah.
CS is a lot smaller than. Sorry, a little bit bigger than Quals. The CS6 is now 6.5. And the OD is 8.4 still. Kind of comfortable for both of these teams, I say. But it's very much down to who can hold the most amount of combo.
Yeah, like with the soft map, I think like holding combo is like the best way for you to win this draw.
So, as you see, the first breakout from China B, Kid Lift, finding the first miss for the match, and it's not looking good for China B so far, as Vietnam is running away with the act and the combo at the moment, so China B really needs a miracle to happen as it gets roughly into the halfway point of the map.
They not just holding a combo, like their accuracy is, I can say, pretty good as well.
Yeah, so
and like two of them just fighting, two of them both fighting a mid.
Okay, so we have a Honey 69 and Ayo Taylor from the one side of Vietnam, both finding misses after the short break. Will be a little bit of a window of opportunity for China B. But Tohu.
And we have only Ina left and Tohu just 5 minutes. Only Nashi.
Yep. The accuracy on China B is not helping them at all. At the moment, they are falling a bit short of Vietnam's strong 95 and above.
Yeah, like just Ajo Telofy. I don't know how to spell his name.
I just gotta pronounce it as like Ayo Taylor. I think that's kind of cool. But
yeah.
It will be quite a secure point for Vietnam. A difference of 400k, and it's a break point as well. Not what you want on your pick.
Pretty short map, and Vietnam just has a break point.
Yeah.
Like they just took that map from China.
They are up a point and also a break point, so Vietnam is at a slight advantage here. Great scores from the Vietnam roster, by the way. Pretty much everybody holding above 94 egg has China lacking a little bit. The effort was made, but combos one held, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As he goes straight into free mod 1 by Vietnam.
Oh wow.
And I expect UKT to be in the lobby right now. For hidden.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
on
knew it.
bro.
Okay. Now. But, you know, nobody seems... They may fare relatively... They may fare like roughly similar in terms of their performance here. We have... I'm not sure whether this player is in the lobby. Maybe they changed their name.
I think like this map AR8. I think hello one chick on this map. I think.
Honestly, you kind of need a bit of both. It is a bit hard to read on hidden, and it's also very demanding on hard rock.
Yeah,
So
like
really need, yeah. You can really need like players to kind of lock in here.
And you can still see that Hina from Vietnam, he's still here, and I think that they will let him play Hanlock.
Fully.
Yeah, like he can read hidden, bro. Like hidden phobic. What the hell is that?
Okay. Anyway, I was surprised to not see Leo Jail. I think there's Jail from China B. Which he
I think it's yeah.
Yeah, he kind of popped off on the hidden 2 in qualifier, so I'm surprised not seeing him in lobby here. But I'm not sure whether they have a plan, but I expect Sakura for China B to take on the hidden. And
I think they might put like Kid Leaf. Yeah, Kid Leaf. He might be play with easy. I think like from I know about him, like, he is not too bad at lower rating, but like bro, this one is AR8.
yeah.
So let's see.
Why is this 2 minutes? It's just, you know, it is what it is, right? It's 2 minutes. You can't make it too long either. It's not really like you know, it's not really like a long map. You don't need long maps. Wait, got easy from someone? Oh, okay. Is that a China overmod? That is...
Oh, that's easy, bro.
That is extremely surprising to see China be on the overmod against Vietnam here on the free mod 1 pick, but I'm not sure whether it's turning out so far as Sakura is slightly struggling here. Maybe it's a bit of a nerves, but hopefully he'll pick up the pace later throughout the map as everyone else. Yeah. But I'm not quite sure what... But of course, the EG multiplier for this map is 1.9. I'm not quite sure what the strategy from China B here is. Maybe they're trying to get Sakura to build up or rack up as much combo as possible to maybe drag out the score, but a little bit questionable not having someone on the no mod to sort of like have a safety net for this free mod 1 map, as the other guys are running double hard rock.
Yeah, and so he play double mod like SGN head rock.
Yeah. Tohu with the hidden hard rock is kind of popping off here, but it is no match right now for the Hina and my Angel Hikari duo combo.
Only him cannot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my Angel Hikari does break on the no mod, but it is a little bit late into the map. 1/4 left. I'm not sure whether there's enough time for China B to sort of get back here, but Sakura is picking up the slack from earlier, racking up quite a significant combo, but is it enough to give China B the advantage here? Tohu really trying his best here, almost about to FC, but the act and the early combo breaks were not doing them any favors.
Yeah, like Sakura, he building up his combo back, but like that isn't enough for
Yeah.
team.
But honestly, 250k on this map with easy is actually like pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro.
Honestly, really good play from Sakura, but it's just a little bit unfortunate that he miscut a lot at the start. But the score isn't quite gonna bring it over to China B's side, but they fought valiantly on this free mod 1 pick as we lead into yeah, that's true. It's 450k, but not quite enough. But China B's turn to pick.
Yeah, and in Vietnam, bro, he now just FC with 95 arc and his two other with both 97. Bro, pretty impressive result, bro. Oh, so
okay.
China just go straight to free mod 2.
Man, this match is full of surprises. But China, after cutting short of free mod 1 there, maybe hoping to pick up the slack on free mod 2. But it is a little bit different for the type of map. Maybe they're feeling a little bit more confident and putting Sakura again on the easy, but I'm not sure whether he's coming back.
I don't think like easy is not too like free mod 2 is away like anti mod map, bro.
Yeah.
Always in every match or every tournament.
Oh, there he is. Okay, there he is. All right, Vietnam is cooked. Lil J is here to play.
Yeah, and, this guy is I can even like this guy have like some insane pot off with his skill in hidden, bro.
Yeah, he did carry China B in qualifiers because of hidden 2 score, and I'm not quite sure if he's gonna play hidden or easy on this map, but you know, I would have loved to see Sakura come back in to play easy, but I guess maybe that's not the case. But Tohu probably on the hard rock, Lil J maybe on the hidden. They're gonna play safe probably.
I guess hard rock on this map is like not the best choice. Like you can see that the CS is only 5. Yeah. Okay, so like when you put hard rock on this, it can go into like 6 or 6.5. Like, I can't even imagine, but
it is 6.5, but the AR is going to be the AR and OD is going to be exactly the same as qualifiers, but it is going to be a lot different from how it's played.
So what we have here?
So, players are playing the Brawl map. Chat, can we get a panic button? The mods. Lil J is surprisingly not on the hidden or easy.
Wow.
But China B not going to overmod this time around.
But usually I think he's pretty good at like low AR reading. This map is only like 7 AR, bro. Like that's way too low for me.
Maybe Lil J is their star low AR player, but it's just very surprising not seeing this guy on the hidden. But you know, you see on Vietnam side, AO finding a very early miss on the hard rock, which is gonna set them back a little bit. But UKT.
Oh no, bro, that is not a good time for missing. It's half of the map. Bro.
Okay, so that's a double miss for Vietnam here. They did have the egg advantage, but unfortunate misses from AO and UKT. And Potato Sheet on the side of China B is gonna be the first miss for them, but accuracy is keeping Vietnam alive. And my Angel Hikari.
Hikari meatballs, bro. Oh no.
Okay, triple miss for Vietnam, but AO does have the combo build up again. China B is gonna take the lead for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the time is not enough for Vietnam for like coming back. So I think this might be the point for China.
This looks like a very safe point for China B. They're probably a well-deserved and earned point against the monster that is Vietnam. And hopefully they can find, again, they can be proud of their achievement here. And let's see if they can keep up this momentum for the rest of the match.
Wow. Yeah. China just let like Ligio come into this and like he just bring back for his team a point, man.
Yeah. You know, I'm just very surprised that no one picked easy on this free mod too. Because I saw...
I don't think easy is might be a good, bro.
True. Like, I mean, it is a low multiplier, but basically every single team that picked free mod 2 so far had easy.
Yeah,
so I'm just kind of surprised. But it will be the last pick before the second ban phase, as Vietnam will be finding their second pick.
Yeah, like this will be like they don't imagine to lose this point, so I think they have to like think more carefully for this pick.
They definitely, I mean, they have a little bit of leeway. They have 1 point ahead of China B, so they maybe can try to be risky a little bit, but you know, just to play it safe. It's oh, okay, Hidden 1, the banger. Okay, and I also want to point out that Hidden 2 and NWC25 were not banned. I can't remember if they're protected. I wasn't paying attention. But Hidden 1 will be the pick for Vietnam here before the second ban phase.
Pretty decent maps. Like you can just farming with Hidden 1, right?
Yep. But for this Hidden 1, you know, really need to lock in on the egg.
Yeah, not many people like they just like playing with those combo and like throwing the accuracy away.
Yeah, true. It is like slightly lower than AR9, and there are a lot of sliders in this map, so accuracy is gonna matter a lot alongside the aim. But honestly,
yeah, whatever. But like you also need some combo for you. Accuracy just one part for this win.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, typing Chinese in chat, what's going on? 上去加油. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, having a Chinese encouragements in chat.
Yeah, my mom always told me that you have to learn Chinese, and like I always tell that, bro, English is enough for me.
True. I mean, you know, Chinese is a good language to learn. It's just a little bit hard to get into.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Oh, is it? Damn, okay. Right, now we get into Hidden 1 as we load in and see how both of these teams will pop up on this map. UKT finding a very early miss. Oh, is it it's Bancho? Okay.
That's Bancho. Bro, no
Okay.
one will like drop this miss in the
Okay.
beginning, man.
I was scared for a second that he just missed on nothing, but you know,
Yeah.
very early to tell.
Just a very chill beginning with the combo. Yeah, I hope that no one will miss on this 3 combo.
Yep. A lot of okay. EJ broke right before the KI section. That is not gonna help China B at all, as UKT will be the first to trade for Vietnam.
Oh, guys, it's
Okay.
it's
And Sakura. Wait, no, everyone's collapsing on China B. No,
Oh.
wait, he trade Hikari as well.
bro. Only I just say only him left.
Okay. So everyone's kind of collapsing on this map, but AO is the only one still holding on for Vietnam, and hopefully will be holding on long enough for them to bring over the score, as China B is trying their best to rack up supporting combos.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm just extremely surprised that some of them broke right before the KI section hit. There is a lot of free combo in this map. Really don't want to sort of slip up on the aim here, but Vietnam is slowly crawling back from the ashes. The act is going to help them push the score ever so slightly over the line.
Yeah, like I think that they can win with only like playing accuracies.
Oh. Wait, hold on. Ayo. Finally
Ayo
dropping the FC.
But the spy gap is 400k. Can China?
It is going to be very hard for them, as Liu Zhou dropped the combo earlier.
Oh.
I don't think Sakura and Kid have enough. Okay, there it
Bro.
goes. The final nail in the coffin, Sakura.
Oh no.
They
They both
fighting the miss.
they both drop at the same time.
Yeah. But honestly, for Vietnam pick, I think that's really solid. They did relatively well on this map, but China B, unfortunate misses right at the start there, but could have brought over the score if they were a little bit more lucky on the Vietnam misses, but you know, it is what it is. Right, now we get into the second ban phase of this match, and hopefully we'll be seeing more mechanic bans. Sorry, tapping bans. Now, it would make more sense for China B to maybe ban out Nomad 2 or Nomad 3, as Vietnam might be looking towards banning possibly the DT1, because it might be China's next key pick.
Yeah, for my CS, I saw China. They have pretty good people that they can beat like loyal, bro.
Yeah, but
And Vietnam has a little bit struggling, I think so.
honestly, I'm not sure, because China does have low AR players, but I'm not sure whether it's enough to maybe warrant a low AR pick.
I think Vietnam, they will. I think they will probably like banning something like no more 3 or something like that.
Yeah, it would make more sense for China B to ban maybe number 2 or number 3. I think that would be a pretty solid ban. But okay, Vietnam surprisingly did ban DT1 but banned DT2, which might work in China's favor. Oh, okay, DT1 was protected. Okay, I was not informed. I should have paid more attention. But China.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So DT1 and Hidden 2 are the protects, but supposedly DT1 for China B and Hidden 2 for Vietnam. As Nomad 5 will be banned out. Makes sense.
Yeah, like DC2 Vietnam won DT2 like I said at the beginning, but they said that DT2 at this tour is like cringe for them.
I mean, GT2 is not like your common map. It's a little bit awkward to read, but that's understandable.
Yeah. So let's see what will China will pick this time.
Yeah, they really need to sort of lock in here, maybe looking to their protect. I think this would be the best time to pick it because, you know, if they lose this point, Vietnam is probably just gonna pick their protect and run away the match. So if any time is gonna pick, this will be the time.
Yeah, I agree with that. So let's see. Oh, so
China, is it China? Oh, there is China. China is asking for a timeout. You know, maybe to collect themselves a little bit. Probably take this time to lock in. You know, it is a little bit of a high stakes situation. You might want to practice your protect, hopefully.
yeah, I think.
I mean, I don't have. Okay.
I don't think there is control.
So there is a timeout.
Oh, so
Okay, never mind. He
before
did
just
realize. It's okay.
Okay.
Guess not, but you know, we are going into the DT1 pick.
So yeah, DT1.
And this will be China's golden opportunity to get back into the game. They really need to lock in on this one. But you know, it's tough going up against Vietnam here.
We will see.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like maybe they just like log in and like two of them are like ST this DT1 or like something can happen.
Honestly,
anything can happen.
I think they would need to triple FC if they want to beat Vietnam. Unless Vietnam finds like a gajillion misses.
Or China will like, if China play with like better accuracy, I think there will be a like high chance for beating Vietnam, I guess, because I don't see any player like they just only like play combo and the accuracy is just like around 80%.
Yeah. You know,
like I said, accuracy is one part.
Accuracy is definitely a very important factor in this DT1 pick because Vietnam has a lot of accuracy monsters, but China, I think the best they can do right now is maybe lock in on the combo.
We will see.
But so far, I think this has been picked relatively frequently in all the matches. I don't think any team has been or not picked DT1 so far. Okay.
And
no cops.
Per person fighting a miss.
Yep, AO will be following after 2 drops from Vietnam already. And it's not even halfway through the map. This will be a very good sign for China B to build up the score, but the accuracy is keeping Vietnam alive ever so slightly.
Yeah. Well, accuracy is not enough. Like it's just one part of this.
Yeah.
The main part is this combo.
The combo will be very impactful later in the map, but for the early parts of the map, accuracy matters the most. As you can see right here, Vietnam, China B is struggling to take the score back from Vietnam because Vietnam has a lot of high accuracy players here.
Yeah, you can see 99 from Ayo and
Okay.
Honey
Wait.
just fighting a miss.
The last full FC from Vietnam has just dropped Honey 69, dropping right before the break section. China B is locked in right now. All of FC still on the board, and the
They
score
are
is
still
still
FC.
climbing.
They are still FC, man.
And let's
Three
see
of
if
them.
this. Oh wait, Sakura
Oh,
slipping up, but no Cox will be trading. It's only Ayo up against two Chinese powerhouses here on the ZT1 as the score will go over the China B side for the moment, and I don't think there's enough time for Vietnam here to climb back. Yes. I mean, honestly, what is there to sort of comment about China B's pick? This is a very good protect from them. They really popped off on this one.
Yeah. Well, so we have one FC from Chinese.
Oh, I didn't even realize that Tofu broke. My bad. But it will be an FC and it will be on Kid Liv, will be the only FC in the lobby. Very well played from China B as they earn their second point.
Yeah, pretty well. They are almost FCR.
Yep. Shout out to the team score, by the way. I think it was 2.4k. I didn't quite see the score. But very good overall score from China B. And of course, shout out to Ayo on Vietnam for 99% act. That is insane act for DT1. But now it will be Vietnam's turn to pick, and hopefully it will be their protect. I don't think they want to delay any sooner unless they really have something up their sleeve.
Yeah, like you can see that we still have number 2 and number 3.
Yeah, there are a lot of options on the table, but everything is on the advantage for Vietnam. Maybe not for number 1. I think number 1 I can see China B popping off on, but everything else is kind of in Vietnam's ballpark. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Hidden 2.
That is to be expected. Now, whether China B can beat Vietnam on Hidden 2, it is a very tall mountain to climb, but it is possible. But they really have to lock in like super hard for this one.
Yeah.
Well,
like I think this from like I never played this map before. Like I just hearing from my friend Hina, like he just said that this map is like so awkward for him because like for reason like he cannot read hidden. That's all we know. And for the second that he said that this map needs some single control and some reading.
This map definitely has a lot of very interesting patterns. Because
I never played this map before, so I can know too much. I don't know too much about this map.
Okay, if anybody cares about the reason why it's Rainbow Control, because aim is not a thing in the USR. So,
So, can we see a pop off from China again and make the point Thai or Vietnam will lock this in?
Yeah, but it's a bit of a tall order. Finger control isn't exactly China B's specialty, and you have to add hidden on top as well. I think that's gonna be a bit of a challenge for them. But hopefully they can bring back the score. There is a chance for them, but this map is not very friendly.
I don't think many people will like Hidden 2.
No, Hidden 2 is not a very fun map. It is the hardest map in the pool, if you ask me.
Yeah.
It is definitely doable for a lot of these teams.
So from the beginning, we can see that Leisure, the player I'm very excited. He fighting the first mid.
Yeah, what's important in this map is to hold as much combo and act as well. But China B is struggling quite a lot as we see 2 FC drops. Not looking too hot, but it is in Vietnam's ballpark, so that is to be expected for them. As UKT and Hikari are both still holding on to the FCs here. Ayo with a good supporting combo as the last FC drop for China B. It is a very steep hill to climb from here, but honestly, it's best to get the uncomfortable map out of the way. But China B really needs to be thinking what they want to pick next after this, because it will be the decisive factor.
Yeah.
It's looking kind of GG go next, as they say. As Vietnam will be reaching match point with this pick. So China, realistically, I think number 1 will be the more sort of sensible option. Maybe if they have some kind of
I really want to see them play number 2.
But number 2 is kind of like hard. Like it's hard.
Yeah.
There's a lot of frame control. Yeah, it's pretty much a run off of Vietnam, as they probably would run away with 2 FCs, I think.
No.
Oh wait, Hikari dropped. Oh no. It's very close to the end as well. You can dropped.
Oh, Hikari just dropped right after you say that they go away with 2 FC, man.
Yeah. Honestly. But still a really crazy score for Vietnam. 1.6 million is nothing short of impressive. Because as you know, this map isn't particularly friendly towards a lot of people. It is kind of hard. So
and we almost have all rank here. ABCD.
Oh yeah, we have every single grade. A, B, C, and D, but we have no S. Unlucky.
Yeah, like Hikari have no miss. Like if like if Hikari like have a better accuracy, I think we will have like S right here.
Bro, maybe China might want to look into that. No more 1 pick now is looking kind of juicy.
Yeah, it's just three no more left.
Yeah, true. It's literally down to the last 3 no more maps, and I think for China B, the more comfortable pick would be. Pick would be number 1.
Yeah, I think that is the best choice now. Timeout.
It is looking kind of... Okay, timeout. Tactical timeout. Called. I think it's 2 minutes. Okay. It's after the... It's added on to the already ongoing timer, so it'll be a total of like a 3-minute timeout. Maybe China really wants to take this time to sort of collect themselves here. They are up 2 points. You know, I think it's pretty chill. Against a C7, I think that's pretty impressive already.
Yeah, like what can we expect from C7 vs 6?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is already pretty good for China B to be taking 2 points off the seed 7. But I think there are a lot of, you know, there are a lot of things they can kind of take away from this. Maybe they want to work a little bit more on the act and they can go far.
I think Chinese will take this time for like go out and practice their map. I think number one will be the best choice from now. Like number 3 is just I think number 3 just too hard for them.
Yeah, China B really wants to take this time to sort of, you know, collect themselves. They want to calm themselves down.
But like I said, we don't know what will happen. Maybe they will pick line number 2.
Yeah, they I guess to pick now. I think the ref is telling them to pick right now. So number 1, I think should be the next pick here for China B, unless they want to surprise us again.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep, okay, there we go. And this may or may not be the very on Nansha and Sakura.
And Sakura missed right up turn.
Okay, China B really collapsing right now in the halfway point on the map. Only No Cox will be the one trading for Vietnam, as Ayo Taylor and Mindjo Hikari are the only 2 left of the Vietnam up against Tohu with a recovery combo. I'm not sure if China B has enough time for
Yeah, unless
for them to
Vietnam,
bring back the score.
yeah, unless Vietnam is right now, so they will have a chance to bring the boy back.
True. Like Vietnam literally has to collapse like right now for China B to bring back the score.
No, I think, yeah.
Damn, okay. This is kind of a foregone conclusion. It is down to the last quarter of the match. Vietnam shows no sign of slowing as China B is building up recovery combos, but it isn't quite enough to match up against Vietnam's act. And I think act plays a very important factor here in this no 1-1. Unlucky message from China B earlier, and it will be kind of the GG angle here as we see Vietnam running away with 2 FCs. And honestly, pretty well fought.
Pretty well. Yeah, pretty well performance.
Pretty well fought for China B. They've got 2 points against Seed 7 Vietnam, and I think that's something to be proud about.
Yeah.
Has been called, and Vietnam will be running away with 2 FCs.
Is that too perfect, boy? Oh, that is too perfect.
Yep, there's 2 FCs from Vietnam, and of course, Tohu did whatever he can, 600 combo, but not quite enough to bring back the score. China B a little bit far behind on the act, but well fought nonetheless.
Yeah.
Wait, what UTC is it right now? Is it UTC?
Yeah, I think UTC.
Okay, sorry, it wasn't. Okay, sorry, I'm tripping. The next match will be at 17 UTC. I believe. Yes,
2 hours. 2 hours more.
Yep, it will be in 2 hours, and it will be with Russia A and Ukraine A.
Bro,
right after that
is 2 a.m. on Nagochi.
Yep, it is going to be Sleep Nation for the Asians, but and we'll be having a second match as well at we have double matches for 17 UTC. Another one will be European Triad versus France B, but I think only one of them will be streamed. I'm not sure if the other will be streamed. And at 18 UTC, there'll be France A versus USA C. And of course, the last match for the day will be 23 UTC, USA B versus Canada B, but that'll be later along the day. Thank you all for. Wait, what?
Oh,
okay.
They decide to go with tiebreaker.
Okay, well, we have a tiebreaker show match, but against the team, free show. Still have a lot of matches left today, so hopefully you all will tune in for that. For the 70 UTC matches, Russia A versus Ukraine A will be seed 15 versus 18, so it's two mid seeds. And European Triad versus France B, there will be 12 against 21. France A USA C, that is C2 versus C21. And of course Canada B versus USA B, that will be another mid-seed battle, 16 and 17. Okay, so we have 2 mid-seeds battling out here on the Sunday matches. But enjoy the tiebreak, I guess. There's really nothing else to commentate.
Yeah.
How do we have 50 people still in the stream? That is crazy.
I think they want to watch Tiebreaker, I guess.
Maybe. Anyway. No, it's okay. Park, you can kind of click over commentary. I'm probably gonna leave for now. Yeah. I'll be taking my leave. I'll be coming back hopefully for the 70 UTC match. So, ciao. Have a good one. I've been Seti and I will see you later at 70 UTC. Bye.
See you guys soon.
Alright, hello everyone, Town here, the streamer. Now talking to people on the stream. Wait, are we not offline? Are we still into a tiebreaker showcase? I think we are. Now the casters are gone, it's time to have some fun, you know? The guy sitting behind the scenes this entire time now, speaking to your ears. Some players are not on the right side, but that's fine. It's time for a showcase. No scores, no teams are needed. More or less a head-to-head. Best score wins, or well, just get the bracket right. That's more of the situation here. Music a little bit, just to make sure you guys can still hear me. Mic is close to my mouth. Good. Now we seems to be off with the tiebreaker showcase here. So this map is 4.3 star, significantly harder than the rest of the pool, and also kind of a tech map as well. Oops, sorry, the noise is too high there. Sorry about that. So a tech map. You know, personally, I think this map might be slightly too hard for this pool, but otherwise works pretty well as a tiebreaker. It's very hard to FC, 2,000 combo to. You gotta hit 2,000 notes in a row to get the FC, but most people, if you hold 1,000, you still get like 300, 400,000 points. So very hard to get a high score on. It's gonna be very important to hold your accuracy on deep maps like these. Now, speaking of accuracy, seems like we're having the highest accuracy lobby right now is UKT on 97% with hidden, no fail. And we also have another player on Hard Rock as well, being Tohu, I'll just say Tohu, being on Hard Rock. So Hard Rock on this map, I wonder what's gonna happen. But hidden seems like a very reasonable choice for this one, considering how dense it is, how many overlaps there are. Just to, you know, having hidden sometimes help you read these kind of maps. As for the combo, seems like everyone's holding. Wow. I surely did not expect that. Never mind, I kind of cursed someone. Tohu just dropped the 500 combo now. Everyone else is still holding the 500 on the screen though. Very impressive. Ah yeah, chat. We kind of have some Vietnamese players in the random spaces right now. And also this is more like a head-to-head rather than team versus, because it's a tiebreaker showcase. You know, it's not a serious, not per match, bragging rights only kind of round where we, you know, see who's gonna win the tiebreaker. Should it happen. Alright, now let's see who's holding. Many people has dropped since I last mentioned about combos. Now only 2 players on the screen is still holding. We have No Cox and Ayote, Lofi, Ayote, never mind, they broke now. as soon as I mentioned their name, my curse is too strong. They broke twice. Never mind. No Cox though is still holding the combo now, pushing 1,000 combo. Still only Oh my goodness, is my curse so strong? No Cox just broke as well, so now no one's holding full combo. Quite unfortunate. Anyways, now everyone, the highest score right now seems to be sitting with Ayote and UKT at 210,000 points halfway into the map, with both of them at 95%, UKT at 96 actually. Biggest combos in the lobby right now, Tohu and My Angel Hikari, both of them holding at 500 combo or so, but Tohu not having a very good accuracy here, only 70%, scores gonna be very low compared to the others, and people are breaking left and right, going into a very hard part of the map here. From here onwards, people are gonna break quite a lot compared to the first half, and I do not expect anyone to hold throughout the next section here. Sorsaki also breaks there. Now, biggest combo in the lobby, we have My Angel Hikari still holding on to that combo, now on 750. The tech section's gonna come in with a swing, 1/3 are on the board. Seems like, oh, no Cox and Hina's gonna break with that one, but My Angel Hikari still holding 800 combo is on the board, still 93%. UKT still holding with the highest act, 96, but no combo to support that, so score's not gonna go up that much, unfortunately. My Angel Hikari just breaks, so no big combos now, except for Ayote, who just went up to 700 again while I was talking about the other two players. Also, they have the highest score in the lobby score, 330,000 points. Pretty impressive. Getting 300k on this map is extremely hard. Now here comes the burst. Very impressive. Still holding. Still holding. Doing very well. Still holding. My curse is not working. You are still holding. Yeah, never mind. My curse worked. They broke again. That's kind of weird. I don't know why people usually say my commentator curse is quite strong. Maybe it's the case today too, you know? I don't know. Not really to say about that one. But Ayote closing in on 400,000 though. Probably won't reach 400,000 given the low combo. But otherwise, very good score on this tiebreaker. But, you know, not the best score that we've seen this round though. We've seen FC of this map earlier yesterday in the tiebreaker US versus Singapore. That one, the FC got them 900,000 points, and that's like solo carry, but yeah. Anyways, good scores all around here. Especially on Vietnam. Nearly 400,000 for Ayote, 330,000 for My Angel Hikari, and good scores for UKT as well, 343,000 points. And I think that's gonna be it, you know. The casters are gone, I'm the streamer, so I'm just gonna say goodbye to you guys. Well, we might be back for another match at 17 UTC, though I'm not sure about that. It depends whether we get the staff or not, but likely we will be back for Russia versus Ukraine. It will be an interesting match at 17 UTC, a few hours from now, 2 hours from now. And we'll see you guys around. Just to remind you guys who won that match, I think it's Vietnam. Should be Vietnam. Yes, Vietnam won that match 5-2. And I'll see you guys around soon. Take care, everyone.